We don't have to worry about ganging up.
Guys. Ganging up, guys.
Stop picking on me.
From the makers of Big Bang Theory.
Gang up style.
From the makers of Gang Bang Theory.
It coming to you live from Anytown, USA. This is the Proud Jacuzzi Crew, and it's a very special episode. Very, very special
How
episode.
How special is it?
Because my name...
I'm finally circumcised!
Finally.
I'm finally cut!
I came here for the bris.
Whoa!
I decided to stay for the podcast.
Who the fuck are you?
I am a rabbi.
No, you're not.
I'm not a rabbi.
Everyone, this is El Maestro.
Oh, God.
The composer of our theme, Mr. Jordan, is joining us here in the tub today. Yay!
It's good to be here. It's balmy, as promised.
Right?
And it is definitely afternoon.
These balmy
It is,
autumn
yeah,
evenings.
I kind of expected an evening, but this does feel more like an afternoon.
I'm Dane.
I'm Brian.
I'm Jimmy.
And that's Jordan. And
I'm Jordan still.
We're going to be doing some Would You Rathers for you and some Marry Fuck Kills.
Why don't we try doing some Won't You Rathers, huh?
Oh.
Huh? Why don't we turn this one on its head? Huh? Think
Well,
outside
would
the
you
box.
That's just a little too edgy for me.
Why don't we think outside the bun?
Uh-oh.
I
There's a
don't know
deal.
why not.
You can't see, but I'm taking off my glasses now to show everyone I'm serious.
Can confirm.
Those foggy glasses.
Yeah, putting them back on.
Who wears their glasses in a hot tub? Brian does.
This guy.
Me.
This special boy.
Anyone who wants to at least have a shot at seeing.
Yeah, I guess so. Even a foggy shot. You know what happens when you think outside the bun, though?
What?
Crunchwrap Supreme?
Thank you.
Breakfast tacos.
Sure.
Who wants breakfast tacos unless you're from like a legit breakfast place?
Let me
I
ask
don't
you something,
know.
though.
Like Breakfast Land?
Axe me it.
I'm going to put some shit on a pancake and fold it in half.
Yeah.
You want it?
I mean, not if it's shit.
No, fair. I guess that's fair.
I'm not one of those scat eaters.
What if you got that disease where you're like gluten intolerant, but for like non-breakfast foods?
I mean, that'd be a good excuse.
Because like then a breakfast taco is an important part of your diet.
That's true. You gotta have it
Because that's the only time you can get gluten.
Well, it's like being you can still take gluten, but like if you eat non-breakfast foods, it does that thing to you that gluten does to people who are gluten intolerant.
If I don't eat this, I'll die or just feel a little sick.
I feel kind of
yeah.
crummy.
That's kind of how I felt eating Carl's Jr. today.
Ooh, real talk.
Hashtag. That's a real hashtag real talk.
It is one.
Speaking of hash, I could eat some corned beef.
Or
that kind.
Or smoke some corned beef.
Hey.
420, y'all.
Seriously, don't do that. They'll jam up your pipe. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Our first Would You Rather this balmy evening comes from one Charlotte in Oakland, and she asks, this is a long one, you guys strap in, alright?
Alright.
Get your hot tub seatbelts on.
I've taken off my trunks.
Good.
Oh.
Would you rather be an aquatic humanoid creature?
Oh, I love this already.
In what are these? Parentheses. She says your choice. Restricted to living solely in the oceans and seas of the earth? Or would you rather be a weird mole humanoid hybrid restricted to subterranean living? You're allowed to breach soil up to your torso, but not climb out of the ground and walk around.
Okay.
So can I just jump right in?
Yeah.
All right. So if I was a mole person,
Yeah.
it would be incredibly difficult to fuck a human. which is fine.
Yeah.
Because
No,
presumably
you're right.
they wouldn't be interested. But maybe if they got to know me and got to know the darker parts of my soul
Yeah.
and realized that I was actually very sweet, they'd, maybe be interested, but they would die from all the dirt.
Point of clarity. So you can go up out of the dirt up to your waist.
Yeah.
So
What about the other way?
Up to your exactly. That's still up to your waist, I would argue.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if you just like stick your like fucking downstairs mix up and your legs above the ground, the other half,
Just
and
say-
you just maybe if you
just hop on.
wiggle
So-
around your mole dick and your
So
weird mole
Are you
legs,
saying
maybe
you'd make your Downton Abbey and Upton Abbey?
exactly. Maybe just on the strength of your mole dick, somebody will come along and be like, "Hey, I like the look of that thing. I want
like
to
the
sit
cut
on
of that jib.
I like the cut of that wiener." Speaking of circumcision, hello.
We need girls on this
Mazel
podcast.
tov, by the way.
Thank you.
We need
L'chaim.
girls.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's topical. There's female circumcision too, Dane. There's
what-
female circumcision
So
too.
what you're
Don't
saying,
pretend.
Brian,
Something for
what you're
everyone,
saying
really.
is that Jordan's query would be doable.
I think so.
I see what you did
I
there.
just love the idea of this flailing fucking mole man.
She said she loved me.
Hans mole man.
So you stick your little head up and you're like, "Hey, you gorgeous, you want to hear about the dark parts of my soul?" And then she's like, "Hey there,
Pull
good
your bow
looking
tie a
guy.
little bit.
I think I do. I want to
Dirt
do
bow
that."
tie.
love a sensitive gentleman.
And then a couple months down the road, you're like, couple months.
Yeah.
Because it would take that long.
I mean, there's a lot to expose.
It's a courtship.
And then you're like, "Hey, you want to see my nightcrawler?" And she's like, "I don't know what you mean." And then you dive down and you pop back up upside down. And then you're just a wiggling and a flailing.
Okay,
Could you-
so
Could you have a little mole home though that isn't just dirt?
Yeah.
I mean, the entire under Earth.
But you could have like a little shelter.
the American Underdark, if you will.
uh-huh.
That's what we call it.
Yeah.
TV.
I also wonder about the powers of burrowing on that point, because like there's only so much dirt. Mm-hmm. Is your realm only limited to within the dirt, or
Topsoil.
do you also can you like get through rock because you have razor sharp talons?
That's an interesting.
Those are just for feet. You could also have claws.
It says subterranean living.
Okay,
I mean,
so
if you call that living.
yeah, rock.
Doesn't
rock
sound
can-
very
maybe you
restrictive.
could rock. Maybe you could rock on. Yeah, that's possible.
I wanna rock and soil all night.
Would I be at risk of the Fantastic Four fucking with my shit?
The Fantastic Four are not real in our Earth.
I don't want to be the
I-
person to explain this to you, but mole people are also not real.
So I would argue it's equal because, like, okay, yeah. So the mole people got to worry about Fantastic Four, but you've also got the fucking Submariner in the underwater, side of this, and the Fantastic Four are definitely fucking with his shit.
Except, anytime the Fantastic Four come to visit the Submariner, all he wants to do is bone the Invisible Woman.
That's still a complication. That's not a fun and happy exchange.
That depends.
Not for everybody anyway.
No, certainly not for Reed Richards.
Yeah. Well, and think about like the innocent, law-abiding sub-merfolk, who don't want to fuck like weird surface ladies who can turn invisible and shit.
Not to put an end to your subject matter, but I think
I'm sorry,
you're-
surface ladies are weird and fucked up. I'll stand by that.
He's not wrong.
Yeah.
I think the idea behind this is that you're the one and only.
Oh, I'm
seriously?
not a race of merfolk or mole folk.
Would you be an aquatic humanoid,
And,
not
and-
a part of a race of aquatic humanoids?
Okay,
Well, it doesn't
so you-
say not that.
You are
It's
much
true.
like the Submariner in that case. Wasn't he one of a kind? No, he's not.
Nah,
one of a
he had
kind.
some other.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel like
Aliens.
This is really unrealistic, then, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just silly at this point.
Yeah, really.
I mean, it's basically
This is
just a
what we deal
hypothetical
in, folks.
question asked to generate conversation
Yeah.
for a podcast.
for a podcast.
Weird how that works.
How frivolous.
Now, when it comes to water, I do love the ocean.
It's pretty great.
I've gone on the record saying that, but I do feel more spiritually connected. Thank you for the
It's
bubbles.
because there's bubbles down there.
Because there's bubbles.
It's the
Down where it's
underwater
wetter,
part.
down where it's better.
Somebody had to say that. that line was going to come up.
It had to come up.
It had to come up.
That's really something.
What's that?
Go on. What were you saying?
And you can like dance underwater. Like it's a very elegant ballet
very
that
slowly.
you can. Yeah, just kind of like, very.
But you'd look
elegantly.
impressive because you're doing it at all.
It's less dirty, obviously.
Very much less dirty.
So, a question about the underwater one.
Yeah.
So, Aquaman
Uh-huh.
can withstand the deepest depths,
Oh God.
Sure.
right?
Uh-huh.
But, like, maybe me, Joe Merfolk. Jord Merfolk. Would not necessarily, right? Like, maybe I can't swim to the bottom of the Mariana Trench.
Challenger deep.
Or that. Either way, can I do this?
So she says aquatic humanoid creature, your choice. I think she's saying that you can meld with whatever aquatic creature that you want to meld with.
So if I want to say like angler,
yeah.
Oh, I just had a thought, right? So dolphins are arguably intelligent.
Very arguably.
Whales arguably have some level of sentience.
argue
You know,
about it.
octopi, very clever.
Very clever.
What the hell is smart underground? You're fucking alone down there with fucking the dirt weevils and the burgle nerds
Like
and
worms?
the wormlings and the nargles and the durbles. Whereas in the
Those are the
water,
worst ones.
you got dolphs and wibble whaley whales and the octo johnnies.
Similarly,
So yeah, you
more
got
predators for a delicious-looking merman.
at least conversation though.
Can you talk to him?
Well,
I was gonna
no,
bring
not
up-
them maybe, but you can talk to the dolphins and you can talk to
you
the
can hang out
and the
on the
octo-chums.
beach.
you can't hang out on the beach.
No,
You
because
can
that
hang
would
out,
kill
like-
you. You'd be a dead man.
You're
You
dead.
can hang
be
out
quite
like
dead.
in the beach water.
The shallows.
Jimmy,
Yeah.
can you hang out in lava? Can you hang out in hot lava?
In the shallows.
In
the
the
shallows of lava.
Don't knock it till you tried it.
I will knock it forever and ever.
Don't you judge my capabilities, Brian.
So I think it's odd that she makes a distinction that you have to be a mole humanoid, but you can choose which aquatic creature.
Which kind of throws the question out in the direction of the aquatic humanoid.
Because you have more options.
Also, aquatic humanoid. That's what I would pick.
Yeah. It's because
Are you guys laying down your
I laid it
we're
down.
throwing down the gauntlet. I mean,
think
you already
it's-
said it yourself. It's better down where it's wetter.
You
It
did
is.
say
it
that.
from Dane. Take it from Dane.
Take it from me,
Yeah.
Sebastian. With my
How many
weird
days has it
chewing
been
gum
without
head.
a Sebastian reference?
It's Bad Dragon and Sebastian all
We gotta flip
over
the
this
sign to 0
biz.
again.
It's been
This sign has
0
remained
days
at
since the
0.
Sebastian incident.
Yeah, the water's cool. You get to hang out in sunken ships, hoard treasures.
But you can find your own treasures underground.
You like dirt, more dirt,
Dirt and
like a
dirt
quarter
don't
that
There might
somebody
be-
left really far behind to go.
Emeralds?
Emerald Legacy.
Emerald Legacy might be down there.
What?
So you guys are saying that based on like the diversity of plant life or aquatic life versus diversity of dirt life.
No, more to the point, something I could potentially talk with or communicate with in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Well, as a mole person, you could hang out in a
Yeah,
garden.
you can pop up and be like, "What's up? What you doing?
Hello.
Gardening?"
That seems kind of stalkery.
Just in a park somewhere, you're just like, hey, who wants to play catch? I
You're
can
in a
only be right
sandbox, huh?
here.
You're definitely approaching interaction from a position of weakness, though, because you're literally like lower than them. You're the guy. You're the weird dirt boy who wants to
With the mottled skin.
Who
and
wants
the
to party?
pug nose.
Who wants to party with the weird dirt boy?
Hey, look, it's Dirt Boy.
I don't like that.
Wow.
I don't like that.
Stop, guys.
I also like. On a personal note,
Yeah.
deeply personal.
Let's get personal.
I have just
PJC.
always wanted to swim to the bottom of the ocean,
Yeah.
and I can't. Under any circumstances, because I think it'd be cool down there.
It would.
I think
It'd be
you'd
cold.
see some neat stuff.
Too cold.
And as it stands, I have to settle for watching Blue Planet, which I'll do. But
Because it's entertaining.
yeah, it's really good.
It's real good. Okay, so we got 2 for aquatic life, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Yeah, aquatic life, I think. You could talk to some people, but you'd be filthy. You couldn't take a shower.
I don't think you'd need
as
to.
a bug.
See,
or
I
mole
kind
rat.
of like the idea of being a mole person. Not only because all of you said aquatic, but
Yeah, of course.
but also because
You've always wanted to swim to the bottom of the dirt.
I mean, how deep can you go?
They haven't even done Dirt Planet.
Right. I'll be Dirt Planet Man.
Make that movie.
You can go as far down as Bedrock, if Minecraft has taught me anything.
I learn all of my decisions.
My earth and dirt facts
from
from Minecraft.
Minecraft. And if you build never mind.
Cool.
Well, great job. Jordan, how you feeling? That was your first Would You Rather.
Good. I feel good.
Good. Coming up next, moving right along, chugging along that old train,
Oh, yeah.
Choo-choo.
we have the old chestnut known as Lonely Hearts.
Ooh, ooh. That's the love train coming down the love tracks. Oh no! Oh, you're tied to the tracks. Oh no, it's horrible.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck.
God! If only the train could stop it up. Oh
You're
shit!
dead.
You done got run over by the love train, son. It's Lonely Hearts. I'm Brian. I'm your conductor. I could have stopped the train, but I didn't.
Brian, what do we do in Lonely Hearts?
We take the train down through the deep dark tunnels of Craigslist,
Where all
looking
the
for
mole
our
people
own mole people, and like trying to connect them up with the other subterranean inhumans. This week I've got a very special mole man for you. This one is entitled "Seeking a Wife. I'd be an awesome husband." Bayview, California.
I wonder where that is.
So the first thing I'm going to note, I don't want to hover over all the punctuation, but I'd say a good half of this, the first letters of all the words are capitalized. I don't know why.
Each.
So the whole thing's
Oh,
in
God.
title case.
No, it's not all capitalized. The first letter of the words are capitalized.
word.
That's what I mean by
Not
title
every
case.
one of them, though.
What is the
It
term
just
for
sounds
that?
like so much work.
It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, that's not important.
Okay.
What's important is, hello, I am a 31 years old. I like art, music, cooking, baking, romance, TV, movies, books, anime, animals, and many other interests.
Oh my God.
In terms of music,
Oh.
I like rock, classical, opera, and many other styles aside from quote-unquote rap music.
Here we go.
'Cause
TV
that's
shows.
not real, because rap music isn't real. It's just hypothetical.
It's a hypothetical music that may or may not exist.
Yeah.
Physics has proven it. TV shows.
Oh,
MASH,
good.
Hogan's Heroes, several sitcoms, and some others like Disney and Animal Planet. This guy really likes lists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Books and movies.
Okay.
Lord of the Rings type stories. That's it.
Anything in that vein.
Anything in that vein.
Can we take a second and think of any other Lord of the Rings type stories?
The Hobbit.
Okay.
There was
The Bobbit.
there was a porn parody. It was
Probably
like Lord
that.
of the Cock Rings, I think, or
Sure.
something like that.
Sounds correct.
Seems-
Maybe
sounds
Kroll?
Kroll, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Is that a Lord of-
Hercules, the legend continues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's Kung Fu.
yeah.
What's the Hercules one?
I
That's
don't
not.
remember.
The Legendary Journeys.
Thank you.
Yeah. Anyway, so I guess it's kind of a genre, but
Yeah.
only kinda. Anyway, he continues. I am open and honest. I am affectionate. If you are real and want to know more, feel free to ask. This is a real listing, so hopefully a real girl will try to reply. If
Hopefully.
you are real, then please try to send letters about that.
About how real you are.
Send letters.
Letters.
Interesting
And
phrasing.
he kind of creates a page break, and there's another paragraph that says, please try to title your message as, Hello, real California girl is interested in you, to try to assist in proving that you are an actual person. If you don't, then you don't get a reply.
He sounds more like a robot than anything else.
No! you think?
I mean, it also could be the voice that you're affecting.
It's more like, it's the voice I'm using kind of came from reading this a few
Sure.
times
It was
in my
inspired by it.
defense.
So I have a counterpoint to him being a robot, which is, why would a robot choose... Because all of his lists are like, these 3 things and then some other shit. Right? Like, he never gives you the whole list, which I find really frustrating.
If you find that frustrating, it continues.
Well, before we do,
Okay.
my counterpoint. Why would Hogan's Heroes be on the list of a show that a robot likes?
It is the quintessential human show.
Just saying.
It also kind of shows his age, because I don't think I've ever seen an
Hogan's Heroes
episode.
is tight, though.
Good.
You might be surprised. Okay.
Oh.
I don't drink, smoke, or do drugs.
Because I'm a robot.
I'm a student seeking an A. I love batteries. Yummy, yummy batteries and oils. Can't get enough. Put them in my receptacle. Put them in my receptacle now.
mouth.
I'm a student seeking an AA degree in college. I like many different genres of music. He repeats himself. I'm not going to repeat it. Yeah, he repeats a lot, actually.
Oh boy.
Okay. I love art, music, books, TV, movies, poetry, and many other topics. I also love romance, cuddling, affection, and being together in general. Again, capitalized. Lastly, I was born Roman Catholic, but don't have an official religion. Age 31.
31!
Wow, that's
A
not...
year younger than me, maybe.
So I'm hearing in this maybe some Asperger's, or at least on the spectrum of...
I think so, probably, yeah.
I'm catching a glitch in the Matrix.
This is one of the agents.
This is an agent.
He's
looking
become a
for
little
love.
bit too
Like,
human.
it legitimately if he copied so much, it almost sounds like he wrote something out and then copied and pasted almost all of another ad and just, slapped it together.
It does feel a little bit slapped together. If you look at it, you even get that impression more so. But yeah, I think honestly he's probably a little bit like on the spectrum, and yeah, it's kind of sad.
And we support him in whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Go
He's
get
looking
it,
for
friend.
love.
You go get it.
But at the same time, a little off-putting.
Well, because it does come off like a robot.
Yeah.
It does come off like a robot.
I just feel like a robot would like different shows.
Like, what shows would a robot like?
But yeah, I'm curious.
Star Trek, because it's got Data and the Borg.
Uh-huh.
Doctor Who, because of the Cybermen.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
Daleks.
Yeah, but they're like they get the shit end of the stick.
Right, but it's still like you have to
I
to watch the TV you relate to.
I think TNG definitely, because like Data is like, yeah, that's a good role model for
TNG meaning the next generation.
The next
come
generation
on.
of
If
Star
you don't,
Trek.
If you don't know what TNG is, I don't give a shit about it. You're dead to me.
I get that. It's second, yeah.
That's
no.
fine.
He understands.
Yep.
Anyway, so yeah, I think TNG definitely, and the Borg kicks some fucking ass. Like, what was it, Wolf 17?
Sorry, Wolf
I'm getting the number wrong.
359.
It's very important.
Fucking Wolf 359, man. They
think
fucked some
that's
shit
it.
up.
They did fuck
Come
some
on, up
shit
top. Yeah.
Oh.
Fucking Borg.
So I
Bad news bears. Anyway, Jimmy, do you have something for us?
I do.
those are some sweet
So-
hot tub high fives, guys.
Made splashing sounds.
Yeah.
As a precursor, we here on the Project Oozy crew are
Yeah.
not in the business of kink shaming anybody.
No. Why would
However, I'm gonna read you the following ad.
It's like hashtag sorry not sorry, but
Well, so you'll see what I mean.
bless his heart.
The title is "Want a Disciplinarian? Want a Life Coach?"
Oh.
Age 39. I am a white man who spanks/paddles females who want to be spanked, who need to be spanked, who deserve to be spanked,
Oh,
who
dear.
desire to be spanked,
All right.
who have earned spankings.
Hey, well, yeah, there you
One
go.
sentence.
Yeah.
You feel guilty for things that you want spanked for, and you will feel better and relieved after you get spanked for everything you feel guilty about. Things like being bitchy, having a smart mouth,
What the?
lying, being disrespectful, texting and driving, bouncing checks, drinking and driving,
The fuck?
and anything that you feel bad for doing and you feel guilty for doing. Things like your bad school grades. So this is where I took great pause.
Yeah.
Age 39. Things like bad school grades and other school things, as well as other regular general things.
Just
Like
whatever.
texting and
To
driving.
help and
Yeah.
keep your grades, to help keep up your grades, I should say, and to help you stay in line and be motivated, and to be kept in line and be kept in hand. You need spanked as a reminder, and also to protect you from doing wrong now and in your future. He keeps saying that you need spanked when you do wrong as now, and as well as to be reminded not to do wrong now. I provide you with your spanking paddling that you so need and so deserve and want. I fulfill your punishment fantasies and desires, and I help you meet and live out your spanking paddling desires and fantasies.
This
You
feels
got a
weirdly-
lot of
The very bookended
repetitious.
sentences.
This feels weirdly like a sales pitch.
Yeah.
All I can say is I really think I might need spanked.
America, do you feel like you need spanked?
I will.
Sure, we all do.
Of course. I will only spank you and paddle you how you want to be spanked and paddled. Not any other ways for
None other
clarification
ways.
purposes. Only how you desire,
important.
need, and deserve and want. I will only... Oh, wait. Most men won't give you this. Most men won't give you what you want and know you need.
Listen,
but I
I've
will.
dealt with a lot of men in my day.
I'm very experienced.
I kind of think he's wrong about that. I mean,
well, he
So-
doesn't know.
This is another thing.
that's the thing. That's the thing.
This is another thing that also struck me. I've been spanking and paddling girls since 1995.
Woo!
Way
The
back.
glory
Mark-
days of spanking.
Mark that
Age
date.
39.
to think of it as the golden
You do the
age.
math on that.
Gotta go back. Gotta go back in time.
We're almost at the end here,
Oh, sorry.
but no, that's
I
okay.
thought you were done.
But he ends with just more sort of regurgitation. I spank girls who need to be spanked. I paddle girls with wooden paddles. I am looking for a white girl who wants and needs spanked.
Always kind of gross.
I prefer a younger white female. It's only my preference. It is not a necessity. I'm 39 years young. Message me back on here from this ad or message me on the Kick Messenger app at, and then he lists it.
So I would say that the best part of this is the whole consent area that he's
not
like,
trying to spank you if you don't want it.
Yeah.
This doesn't. I mean, this might sound kind of odd, but this guy doesn't sound like he knows a lot about bondage.
Just
No.
spanking.
It
Just the spanking.
Well, that's exactly. Like, I mean, there's like a whole like literature on like like in bondage on like consent and like sort of power exchange and stuff and like yeah, like I mean, like there is this idea that like it's consent and like you bring someone down, but you like there's aftercare, you bring them back up. I mean, like this guy just sounds kind of like he made it all up. I mean,
He sounds like he was spanking something else when he was writing this.
yeah, well, exactly.
Just with the salacious details.
It's like he
you're
only
talking
knows of
about?
spankings in Soviet Russia, where like they just don't get bondage. No, I'm sure they have great bondage community.
I'm sure they have
yeah,
very-
sorry.
just the one community in all of Russia.
Yeah, exactly. that one in St. Petersburg. Yeah. Yeah.
But he's been doing it for so long.
I could be like making.
1995.
I could be making like space shuttles in my backyard out of like rebar and duct tape. It doesn't make them good. It doesn't make them functional.
That's true.
I think this guy is a shitty dom. That's kind of what it sounds like.
It sounds like he's really good at self-promotion, though.
It does talk himself up.
Like, he was saying that, and I was like, I mean, all that stuff I feel guilty for. Maybe this is the thing I need.
And that was
The
Swift
range of
push.
things.
That was another thing. It was kind of sexy at first when he's kind of like, oh, maybe you've been naughty. Maybe you've performed a DUI. I mean, like, maybe you did a
Yeah.
hit and run. I mean, maybe you cheated on your taxes?
Yeah, it's like being respectful. Okay. Having a smart mouth. Okay. Drinking
Yeah.
and driving. Ooh. What?
Yeah. How is...
Oddly specific.
Whose fantasy is that a part of?
It makes me think that maybe he had a relationship previous that all of these things hit on, and he's just trying to recreate that.
I'd like to...
It's called DUI play. So naughty.
Yes, Jordan? No?
No,
Jordan is grimacing and shaking his head.
I'm okay.
Okay.
On that thought. These two people make me sad.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. We should put them together and then get them out of my sight.
Okay. I'll be the stern IRS investigator, and you'll be the naughty tax evader. All right, now come in here, and hey, Bruce, you get me sure you got your paperwork. Yes, right, that's good. Yes, yeah.
But sir, I don't have all my receipts.
Naughty!
Spanks.
I kept them in a shoebox and I lost it.
Spanked.
Itemize line H for the number of spankings you need.
The swift paddle of bureaucracy.
How do I multiply by 0?
Okay, Brian. Okay, Brian.
Is that
Okay.
the spanking?
Okay, sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I never said I was any good at it.
So, will the robot and will the spanker?
I think Will the
Find
Robot.
love.
There was too many like I'm into this and this, but also everything. He's probably into a
It
good
was pretty
fucking robo
non-specific,
spank.
and spanker is very specific.
It's one thing and one thing only.
Well, what if the robot is into spanking also?
Then it would be extra great.
I bet he is.
I could weirdly see these two guys like playing like chess in the park somehow. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Like sort of weird, vaguely perhaps foreign person guy who's got notably on the spectrum. I don't know. I could see them being friends somehow.
I like the other guy. He just has his paddle like at the ready.
Yeah, he's just always ready for spanks.
If I beat you,
Oh, and if I lose, then I'm spanking you anyway. Whatever way this goes, I'm spanking you.
You'll be naughty and you lost the chess. Sorry.
So, yay or nay, guys?
yay,
Yay!
I'll say meh.
yay,
Middle of the road.
because not nay.
Yeah.
More so than because it's a super great matchup.
Yeah.
I think they will be friends, and I think that that friendship will build into a budding romance.
I think, hey, isn't friendship enough, guys?
I've been
No,
meaning
not
to
on
talk
Lonely
to you
Hearts.
about that.
Absolutely not.
Oh, so our next Would You Rather comes from the one and only Stephanie in Berkeley. And Stephanie asks, would you rather have to wear underwear made of beef jerky or underwear made of burlap
Oh.
under your clothing?
Oh.
And I'm thinking that if you're one to not wear underwear, then you would still have to wear this underwear.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like,
Man,
oh,
burlap
I
is-
prefer going all natural under there. Like, that's not. You gotta wear the underwear.
So, pros and cons of burlap. Burlap is heavy,
Yeah,
scratchy, right?
absorbent.
Durable. Because you want your underpants to be durable, right?
Doesn't look like underwear, so you could just wear your underwear.
You could
And you'd
pretend.
probably pass.
You could
for
pretend to
pants.
be like a 12th century peasant.
For shorts.
You know, if that flips your bippy.
Those.
I imagine this is the only underwear I can wear. Like,
Yeah.
I can't wear
Yeah.
other boxers underneath.
That's
the burlap.
right.
Okay.
Oh yeah. That'd be
This is on your skin.
Easy out.
that'd
That
be
one.
too easy.
I like the idea that 12th century peasants only had access to burlap.
And burlap everything.
And they're like, this is my burlap wristwatch. This is my burlap scrunchie. These are my burlap socks.
My burlap tennis shorts.
So
My burlap
comfortable.
sweatbands.
My burlap tuxedo.
My burlap tuxedo.
God, you just get so hot, though. Right?
In
like,
burlap underwear?
I'd imagine, right? Like, it's gotta be so warm.
I'm wearing my burlap
It's
skate
just,
shoes.
it's just a
I've got my
tight-knit, scratchy, terrible time.
my burlap backwards cap.
Unless I'm misunderstanding how burlap exists.
I think burlap is not that thick. It's actually kind of thin.
So what are the cons of burlap, then?
It's just very durable.
sucks.
Scratchy. It's very scratchy. It's not fun.
It's what potatoes come in.
Yeah.
Sure.
Fit to carry potatoes. So I think that I like beef jerky for
Yeah, I like
this.
beef
yeah.
jerky.
Let's talk about beef jerky.
As a food,
Just because I feel like, so on one hand, I feel like it'll fall apart as soon as you start moving, and then you're out of the situation. Or,
Well, this is where Would
alternatively,
You Rather Magic would have to.
Yeah, is
come
this
in.
like one underwear sized shaped piece of beef jerky?
I
Just pull up?
imagine it as like a thatch of beef jerky, like sort of like what's the word?
like cloth made from beef jerky.
Well, like you know how like people take reeds and they like like wicker furniture. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. I imagine kind of like a wicker of sorts, but with beef jerky.
Oh, like strips.
Yes.
It does seem like it would be uncomfortable, but not as uncomfortable as burlap.
Yeah, that's the thing. See, I think it'd be scratchy and nasty at first, but I think that you'd sweat into it and it'd become more ductile and flexible.
I agree.
But if you sweated into
oily.
it, wouldn't it get like sticky and disgusting?
Oh yeah, definitely. But
100%,
you know,
but then it would smell like jerky.
People will
So
be like,
Jerky
"What's that
and-
awful,
and
wonderful
butt.
smell? Awfully wonderful smell."
Yeah.
do you choose the devil who is sticky and nasty, or do you choose the devil who is scratchy and abrasive?
I think I'd go beef jerky. Like, it just seems less obtrusive.
Yeah, well, I imagine once it got kind of wet and slick, you might look kind of like Sting in Dune. Like how when he's prancing around in his weird like leather underpants.
Sure.
It's kind of slick looking. It's kind
Sure.
of slick, meaty underpants.
I'm thinking which one is going to cause less chafing and less skin irritation.
You're
Again.
fucked either way. I mean, there's
Well-
no like less. It's just a different brand.
Well, I'm thinking that the fats of the beef jerky would be more of a type of lubrication rather than
Yep.
Yeah, well, there's not. I don't think there's so much fat.
No, that's mostly jerked out.
Yeah, because jerk.
Having meat on you for a long time isn't going to cause you like rashes or anything.
Oh,
will
it would
Probably,
probably
yeah.
start rotting at some point.
especially if you've got that cayenne pepper.
But it's dried
Well,
out.
Yeah, so I imagine
Well, it's
for
dried out at first.
you
Oh,
can't
interesting.
wash meat underwear. You just have to get new pairs.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
okay.
you could probably wash a burlap underwear sack. An underwear
so
sack.
you don't have to worry about burlap decaying on your body and giving you horrible infections. Point burlap.
It's true.
Are you
Yeah.
worried about it decaying in a day?
I don't think it's gonna decay entirely, but it's probably going to like be host to bacteria that
So-
bacteria that are not friendly to your junk.
That is true.
But it doesn't say anywhere that you have to wear the same pair.
That's right.
No,
Yeah,
but I'm
yeah,
just
yeah.
thinking of like a day, even just a day. Like think of this balmy weather in like meat,
What if-
cured meat underpants.
What if
I
you-
can think of nothing else.
What if you always carried around a knapsack full of like replacement underwear, right?
Well-
Of replacement meat underwear, like 5 pairs.
How many times?
So at determined intervals during the day, you're like, hold on, I'll be right back. You fucking step aside, change your rotting underwear.
Oh, they also wouldn't really serve the function of underwear to catch sweat and such. Like, because then they just make it soupy and it would bleed into your pants.
Is that what underwear is for?
Well, I think part of it. Catch
I
like your grossy sweatness.
Also, fellas, we've got to keep in mind the animals.
What animal?
Oh, dogs.
Doggy dogs.
Dogs.
Oh, no way,
fuck.
it's burlap.
Oh.
I forgot about
Oh
that.
God.
You don't want dogs coming
Burlap
after you.
they will, and they'll bite your butt. Hall.
They'll bite your
whole
butthole.
butt off, the whole thing.
Oh, think about the other side. Think about the other side they'll be biting. Think about that. Think
I
about
don't
not.
want
Think,
to.
I'm
think
kind
about
of
not
into
your
that,
butt.
though.
But I don't
so.
want
Think
to.
about not your butt.
I can
Think about your downstairs mix-up.
Else.
Think about your franken beans.
I'd be ashamed to ruin that new circumcision.
Wouldn't it?
I mean, if I just had a circumcision today, I think I'd be thinking about my downstairs mix-up just as much as Brian is.
Yeah,
Think
that's
about your
fair.
franken beans.
It's a compelling point.
Man, you're dancing like the happiest little
Yeah.
Oompa Loompa right
This is
now.
the brightest moment of my day. Ironically, I think I'm going to choose the beef jerky underpants.
Oh,
Why is that?
Because I think it will be slightly less abrasive. And again, Sting leather underpants.
So you just want to be as much like Sting and Dune as
And Dune.
possible.
Of course, always, forever.
Will you then bleach your hair and spike it up?
Let me just put it this way. I will kill him!
Good.
Does that answer
There
your
you
question?
Yeah, it clears everything right up.
Cool.
I would go with beef jerky also, and I'll tell you why. I like dogs. And I
not
don't,
that much. No, you don't.
I don't think that they would bite me.
Yeah, maybe
I think
they'd
I
be
would
discerning.
I think I would be friends with them.
I think most dogs would not bite you. Some dogs absolutely would charge you.
Well, that's fine, and that's
They're
what
like
you
the
think.
dogs in the Bag and Strips commercial. They cannot
It's-
fucking handle it.
It's Danon. But
That's the guy.
I think with burlap, it would just be constantly nagging at the back of my brain.
Yeah, and at the back of your body.
Right,
The back
and
of
I
your
wouldn't be
balls.
able to concentrate on
Would it be
anything.
easier? Question: if you were wearing a burlap thong.
No.
Easier or
No.
more difficult?
Because then it'd be right up
Then
in
it'd
my
be-
butt
yep.
cheeks.
But there's less surface area.
That would be a force
True.
multiplier. Is what
Ooh,
that would
Jordan's
be.
got something. Jordan,
Yes.
Hold on.
we're holding.
About the burlap thong. So, I don't know about you fellas,
Oh God.
Yeah.
but I get an itchy asshole a lot of the time.
You should change your detergents.
Perhaps. But the burlap thong would solve this problem.
Because it would just constantly be
Constantly.
itching
I'd just be like, oh, that's heaven. I'd go running in it.
You make a good point.
it. So
Anyway.
I would choose underwear made of beef jerky, but you would choose a burlap thong.
For that reason alone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
burlap thong all the way. 100% burlap thong. 100 years burlap thong.
We're 50-50. Wow, we're 50-50 for the first time ever because we've got like a 50-50
Yeah.
room.
This is
We got 4
momentum.
people. We got an
Yeah.
even number finally.
Now there can be peace.
Ooh, you know what time it is.
Yeah, I do know what time it is.
Tell me. I don't know what time it is.
You do also.
You guys are killing me.
Do
What
I?
time is it?
Come on, new guy. Keep up.
I mean, I can see a clock right now, but like, I don't know how relevant that
Does that clock say afternoon? And does it also say balmy?
It says evening.
Yeah.
gotta
Balmy
check the
autumn
clock.
evening. But you know what that clock also says?
No.
Marry, fuck, kill.
Mary fuck kill.
Marry, fuck, kill.
I must have to set it to the standard time.
Right.
Yeah.
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 Got that.
So we have a branded Mary fuck kill. Not really.
Oh.
This
Oh.
comes from Nicole in Castro Valley.
Branded.
Mary fuck kill from the Pokemon anime series. Misty, Jessie from Team Rocket, or Nurse Joy.
Oh.
Oh.
And we're gonna preclude that
This one's for the
the
boys.
Misty is an of-age human.
Let's hear
In
it
this
for
instance.
the boys.
Let's hear it for of age because that makes this a lot easier.
And then
A lot less risky.
I don't. Who was
Hachi Machi.
So Misty was the
Ash's
redhead.
friend.
Misty was the yes.
with the water type Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jessie was
red
the
hair.
the red hair that was real long,
The
and she
really
hung out
red
with
hair.
the blue haired guy and the cat. That
Yeah.
could
Who
talk.
was Ash's other friend?
Brock Lesnar.
And he's
the
not.
wrestler.
He's not an option.
He is not an option.
No,
no.
you can't.
The last one
You can't
is
have sex with Brock.
Maybe I wanted to kill
Lesnar.
him.
The last one is Nurse Joy, who's the pink-haired nurse lady.
She's
And there's
got
1,000 of her.
Yeah.
There's one in every Pokemon.
She is a clone.
Wow. Okay. That's
Pink
disturbing.
ringlets.
All right, so I think I've got it.
Oh, we kind of
Or
run
do we-
down.
we
We
We'll
go down to
discuss.
Pros and
benefits
cons
because I kind of
each.
already have it.
We have to discuss.
That's good.
It's too
That's
late.
fine.
It's done.
It's locked
Well,
in. Jordan's locked in.
Yeah, like we'll keep us in suspense. 'cause,
Okay.
Like,
Yeah,
we
I'll
gotta,
wait.
Yeah, we gotta talk like idiots.
Misty, very self-assured and headstrong. Very confident in herself. She's a gym leader. She's got leadership skills.
Yeah. Doesn't take Ash's shit.
No, she doesn't take nobody's shit.
Counterpoint: we had to specify she's of age because she looks young as fuck.
She's pretty young looking.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Jess-
anime time is fluid, you know, like whatever. Like people are of age.
Jessie. Jessie's a bad girl.
Still makes it kind of creepy. Yeah, she's bad girl for good, for better and best.
She's on the bad team.
yeah.
Her morals are not quite there.
She's got weird hair,
I think
weird,
Also
sweepy,
impressive hair.
Hangs out with that other douchebag.
weird
Yeah.
physics-defying
James.
hair. I think that's her brother, right?
Nope.
They're dating, I think, right?
Nope.
I don't know about that.
They are.
Perfect for each other.
Man, I don't remember the plot to Pokemon.
I don't think they ever specified Jesse and James' specific relationship besides the fact that they're co-workers in Team Rocket.
Yeah.
Her Pokemon is Ekans, or Arbok later on.
Jerry Orbach
Yeah.
Oh, the wry, cynical Pokemon.
is the like if that
The-
were true, I would bone the shit out of her just to hang out with Jerry Orbach.
He's got a move that's just called relapse. It like goes back to drinking, and it like just makes a mess of itself.
He can never forget that move.
Never forget.
And then Nurse Joy, very helpful and wants to please.
Potentially a small army of her.
Yeah. You cross her, you cross them all. Gotta cross them all, Pokemon.
Gotcha.
potentially, if she is Legion and you're with her, potentially like a weird clone gangbang, maybe?
Oh, wow.
Because they're technically
Just gonna
1,000 sisters.
I'm just... Wait,
Are they
really?
all sisters?
That's the canonical explanation.
Are
And
they-
the same with Officer Jenny.
So wait,
Yeah.
Who is their
all,
parents?
all the sisters are named the same name?
Yep,
Yeah.
that's the plot.
That family is fucked, man.
There's two families in the Kanto region.
That's not okay. That's
That
not okay to
operate
like
this way.
name all of your children the same name. I'm talking to you, George Foreman. It's not okay. It's not. I don't care how good your grill is. The fat just drips right off the meat.
I mean, it does.
Still fucked up. All the kids same name.
And it goes down those gutters too.
Yeah,
Anyway,
it's great.
Nurse Joy's also a professional woman.
punches
and
out
she's
the
got
fat.
a... What?
Nothing. Go ahead.
she's got a big family though.
She's got a big family.
So if you're getting married, you're marrying into that entire family. Also, FYI, how the fuck are you going to tell the difference between your spouse
oh,
and
that's
any of
tough.
your in-laws?
Wow.
You gotta put a stamp on her.
That's an awkward
On her
scene.
hand.
Oh.
No, you come up with a specific series of gestures
Wait,
between you and her that if she does not reciprocate, then you know, like, this is not your
Or
person.
possibly like a call and response code. Like you see what you think is your wife, and you have to say Echo, Nightmare, Bravo, Delta, Alpha, and if she doesn't get the right response, you have to kill her.
The Squirtle squirts at midnight.
or you because you're married, she has a ring, so she'll be the only one with a ring. I didn't think about that
There's
ahead of
that.
time.
Yeah, that works too.
Are we locked in?
The rest of the sisters are always.
I actually wasn't
bridesmaids.
thinking about the question.
Never
we're
the
talking
bride.
about.
Massive wedding.
Well, why don't we start with
Okay.
Jordan then, since Jordan is locked in and
Okay.
he is our guest.
So I would marry Jerry Orbach. I would kill the idiot from... No, gosh. This is hard because I hate every character in Pokemon except for the Pokemon.
Okay,
Every single one of them is a waste.
sure.
If it would help, you can judge by the Pokemon they have.
So I would kill the chick from Team Rocket, whose name escapes me already.
Jessie.
Jesse.
She's
And
got
then
a
I guess-
coughing or an Ekans.
By default, I would bone Misty and Nurse Joy.
But you wouldn't marry any of them.
I want to marry Jerry Orbach.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Good.
Complicated answer. Kind of a cheating answer.
A lot of ins. A lot of outs.
He's a guest though. So
Factoring out Jerry Orbach,
okay.
if I were to actually play this game, I think I would marry Nurse Joy because she can take care of me.
Aw.
Except for she can't because she only knows Poke medicine, I expect.
Oh.
So maybe she can just do her job and I'll do mine and we'll work it out some other way.
Yeah.
Kill the idiot from Team Rocket and bone the child.
Wow.
But she's grown up now.
Yeah.
Misty.
Sure she is.
The show's
So-
been out for too long. She has to be
Right?
old enough.
Because she was a kid when I was, so she's my age now.
I don't think she was ever a kid. She was a gym leader, guys.
They're
So-
all
I've seen
they're all
gym leaders
children
that are
though.
children.
They're all
Pokemon-
children. who are doing
Pokemon trainers,
that.
according to show lore,
Yeah.
are allowed to catch Pokemon as of their 11th birthday. So
Damn
Ash is
it.
11 in the series.
Handle
Think
that
about
Pokemon
it.
lore, he said
Well,
just
that's
then.
fine,
Think
but
about
she
it.
didn't start catching
She didn't
Pokemon
specify
and then
an age.
exactly go to be a gym leader.
She's probably
Why
old
not?
enough.
Why are you trying to make her younger, man? That's
I'm
weird.
not. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to
seems
make her
like-
older.
I'm gonna Google it.
Google her canon age.
Anyway, my
Okay.
decision is now.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
My decision is this. I would marry Misty because I like her spunk.
Eh.
I would have sex with Jessie because she's a bad girl, and I dig that. And then I'd kill Nurse Joy because there's so many of them.
That's a good answer. I mean, that's completely fair.
Yeah.
Completely fair.
And she's kind of like in the series, you see a lot of sides of Jessie and Misty, but Nurse Joy is just one trick and a very flat character, and so I have no emotional ties to her besides the appreciation that she cares for Pokemon.
She's not real. She's not
She's
like
not
you
as
and me.
Not down
she's
to
not
earth.
as real as Jessie or Misty.
So maybe it's just maybe I haven't seen enough Pokemon, but I don't ever remember a person, like a human character of that show, having any depth beyond I have to either train this animal to fight another animal or like do something else with regard to that.
Oh,
I
yeah.
want to say that the movies had character arcs, but maybe not.
And the shows did too.
Well, I mean, like the first few episodes, there was a lot going on, kind of. But then it was like...
I just remember like they'd show up and like some yelling would happen and then Snorlax would make some people go to sleep.
Are we disseminating the show Pokemon?
Yeah. Yes.
We've reached a new low.
I don't know about that.
No, we've reached a new low. Okay, speaking of new lows, I would marry Jessie because I'm into bad girls. I go for the wrong woman whenever I have the chance. So yeah, I would totally go for the terrorist, the Pokemon terrorist, because that's doomed to fail. I would have sex with the girl who is quote unquote of age because I'm a pervert. And I would kill the weird clone army because that's fucked up.
So you'd kill every Nurse Joy.
I'd kill Nurse Joy and there's an army of them.
Okay.
So, think about it.
Away.
Do the math. That's a lot of killing, but one person kinda.
No, you're not wrong.
Yeah, I'm a monster is like if you do the math, basically.
Yeah.
Jimmy?
So I'm with Dane. I'm gonna marry Misty. She's headstrong. She don't take no shit. And that's all right.
I think I did marry Misty.
Did you?
Go on.
No,
I'm gonna fuck
man.
Jessie. She's a bodacious babe with
She is a
insane
babe.
hair.
I like her hair a lot.
And Nurse Joy's all right, but she gotta go.
She got
to go. Also, according to since we've all answered and we're all terrible people, according to Google, Ash's first traveling friend Misty is a 12-year-old Pokemon.
Oh wow, we're really going to hell. We are so going to hell.
Apparently, I didn't know this. Apparently, she is revealed as one of the 4 gym leaders of Cerulean City, along with her 3 older sisters.
Well, again, for what it's worth, she was a kid when we were kids.
There is also, despite what I said about being 11, another article that says she is 10.
Just deeper and deeper.
Good.
How far down can we dig this hole?
Good.
Enough to bury us all, except for him.
Except for me.
I'll tell you
Except
how
for
far.
Jordan.
I'll tell you.
I chose Jerry
We
Orbach.
can go all the way to Concord, California, where Thomas asks us, would you rather be stuck on a deserted island with a Twilight series vampire that wants you sexually, or a Twilight series werewolf that wants you?
Oh. So what you're asking is Team Edward or Team Jacob?
Yeah,
That's basically what you're asking.
That's the question. That is the question, all right.
I have an answer.
Oh, God.
That's pretty quick on the bat.
I mean, all right. Is this a vampire or a Twilight vampire?
No,
Twilight
we
vampire.
just established that.
So they'll be fine on the no shade. They'll just sparkle every second.
That's right.
Yeah,
They want
like a
us,
disco
though. They
ball.
want to have sex with us.
That's right.
So, the werewolves are just regular humans when they're not wolves.
That's
Yeah.
true.
So you're just having sex with an attractive Native American.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah.
On the other hand, the vampires are super strong and you can never truly satisfy them unless you yourself become a vampire. Bella's dilemma, as we call it.
As it's classically
As
referred
science
to
is.
If they lose their shit, they could eat you alive.
as.
Yeah.
Which one?
If they get the bloodlust.
The vampires. I don't think the werewolves, the shapeshifters, are like.
They can go berserk. Absolutely, they can.
They're kind of in control. Like
That's a combat berserk thing though. Like,
Well,
it's
no,
not
remember
a
when fucking whatever her
Oh,
bucket,
God.
whatever mom had scars all over her face because somebody went crazy.
Do you
one time.
remember
No,
that thing
that
I
did
said about
happen
reaching a new
once.
low? I think now we've reached a new low. We're talking
Man,
about fucking Twilight.
Those movies
The
are
audience demands it.
hilarious.
You know they are.
And
They-
don't
like,
act like they're not.
those riff tracks like that they have for those movies are the best. So good. You don't even need the riff tracks though.
You really don't. That first scene where he just smells Bella, it was over for me at that point. I said, I gotta see all of these.
Totally not creepy. Very much a romance.
It's a romance.
It's a romance.
It's a romance.
Okay, so yeah, the werewolves could
So they
lose
can
their.
go crazy. I forget why they went crazy.
I think just like extra big anger. I think it's like a.
I've got some extra big
It's
anger,
like a.
fuck you.
It's like a domestic +2. I don't know.
Oh,
I need
boy.
an extra big cereal.
Where's my extra big cereal? That kind of thing. Except for much worse.
Honestly, I think the skin would be too distracting
Really?
in the sunlight. Way too twinkly.
You don't like
Twinkly,
that?
yeah.
I don't.
You
It's
don't think it keep
gaudy.
things interesting?
It's like having sex with Liberace. He'd just be jangling.
So, hold on. Are
So
you
he-
telling me
it-
you
so it-
don't want to do that?
It would be too fabulous.
Yeah. It'd be just too distracting and twinkly in my eyeballs, and I wouldn't be able to look at them.
Okay, all right. Here's like a less physical dimension.
Liberace.
a less physical dimension to this question. The vampires are emo as fuck.
Very emo.
Very emo.
Very
The
emo.
werewolves,
Well-
they got some moodiness, but they're not as fucking emo.
So Edward was emo. The rest of them had all different personalities.
He's right.
Fucking what's her short hair was super spunky. She had short hair.
Yep.
She was
What's
like, I can
her
see it in
short
the
hair?"
future. I got short hair. She said.
Manic pixie dream vampire.
So, looking at a picture of Liberace, I can confirm that I do not want to have sex.
That's fine.
So logistically, a logistic concern.
Oh god.
A werewolf can eat whatever you can eat. A vampire has to have blood.
Yeah.
So, on this deserted island, there could potentially be animals
Oh.
to feed upon, but there might potentially not be. And so then you either will die or they will die, depending on how into it you are. That could be sad for you. Werewolves, though, if one of you is going down, both of you is going down due to starvation. If there's not a coconut tree on this fucking island.
Or you have a wolf to find food and kill it for you.
That'll work too.
Hunting.
They're good
Yeah.
at it.
That
So
would be useful.
They're not as fast as vampires are fast as fuck though. They could catch whatever.
No,
Very-
but when
they
they're
are
in their
too.
wolf form, they're good at it.
Not as fast as a vampire.
Probably not.
Oh,
No, they
God.
play the fast.
They're like the
baseball.
Flash.
They are kind of like that.
No, the vampires are quicker. No, the werewolves are quicker.
That's what we're
we
doing
sound
right
like.
now.
The rest
That's-
of the podcast.
Yep.
is
God.
debating
It was
this.
like I just heard a recording of us played back.
I don't know.
It's like I'm stuck in a loop.
I could totally talk about who's faster, the Flash or Superman, but talking about this, I don't know. It's like it's so hypocritical. I gotta admit, but like, yeah, it's so annoying.
Remember that episode when they raced around the world though on the cartoon?
Yes.
That was a good one.
Yes, I do.
Then there was a sunken ship.
I will say
The
this:
sinking ship.
if the Flash weren't the fastest man alive, they wouldn't call him the Flash, the fastest man alive.
Yeah, good point. So yeah,
I like real rough fucking, so I'd go with the werewolf.
Yeah, that seems legit.
yeah, I'll go for the werewolves just because they're not as fucking emo.
Can I date the Flash?
No,
Is that an option?
that is
he's
not
a
an
werewolf.
option.
Fuck. I think, man, I gotta go with werewolves. I think it's just the safer option.
I think we're unanimous because I would go with werewolves because I want present tense to be a werewolf.
Okay.
Kind of.
Yeah.
And all the other reasons. Also, even if you weren't a werewolf, they jog everywhere, so you'd get in shape.
And they already don't wear shirts
Very
So
good.
you're
sure
fine.
don't.
when your shirt
They
disintegrates
are
due to salt water.
supernaturally warm, apparently.
There
That
you
makes
go.
sense.
Learn from the movies.
There you go.
Well, guys, we did it.
We did it.
We ended on a unanimous one. So
Hey,
yay!
that's great.
Oh, wow.
We
Finally.
did it!
The first time 4 of us voted on the same thing.
Yeah.
Finally,
Didn't
peace in the hot tub.
Yeah, it gets rough. Angry blood urine.
Oh. Here in the hot tub.
You know what not to mess with is all I'm saying.
So angry, you're pissing blood.
So thank you everyone for joining us here in the PJC, and we need your would you rather. So send them on over to the PJCcast@gmail.com. Tweet us at the PJCcast at Twittors. And then like us on Facebook and send us them over on there on the Facebooks too. I'd like to thank Jordan for joining us in the tub this
Thank you for
evening.
having me.
And for writing our theme. It makes the whole show better.
Can I give you a little bit of insight into that theme?
Yeah,
I barely played any actual music to make it happen.
good.
So, there's
Good.
some.
Just enough.
Not much.
Just enough. Anyway,
Yeah.
So thank you for that. My name is and shall be and will be Dane.
My name was Brian, but it will eventually be.
My name is currently Jimmy. Who knows? Who knows what the future holds?
And
I'm Jordan.
that's Jordan. So, hey everybody, have a good night and get home safe.
Goodbye forever.
Yay.
Never to be seen again as he rides off into the sunset.
How much we like Jimmy?
No, fuck that guy.
Okay, yeah.
Who would like him?
What a
ever?
prick.
Not you.
And I was just blowing my nose into the microphone.
That was me blowing my cock into the microphone.
I'm not gonna unpack that.
I'll unpack it right into the microphone.